I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter.
Heyo, ladies and gentlemen, in that beautiful technical rainbow in between, and welcome, finally, to Assassin's Creed Rogue. I know I took quite a long hiatus from the Assassin's Creed games, and it's just because after playing, all of, the first couple of games without much delay, I played them all back to back to back, I kind of burnt myself out of the game. So after taking some time to play a couple other games for the channel, I'm finally ready to return to Assassin's Creed, and as you will see in the right hand side of the screen, I still have 100% completion. I went back in Black Flag and I found that last goddamn treasure map, so I was able to do the 100% completion, so I'm still on goal for that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into Assassin's Creed Rogue. Ubisoft presents.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Okay. Shay Patrick Cormac, eh? Okay. Let's get back into the swing of things and try not to fuck it all up.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
Hold on. We got treasure to find.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. This is business. Doesn't concern you, Shay.
Sorry there, Liam. Kind of collecting things at the moment. That one must be up high, so I'm not going to worry about it right let's get to the vantage point. So that should reveal the rest of the map. At least in this area. Because from what I've heard, this is like... basically, it's like a reskinned version. A really bad reskinned version of Black Flag is what I've heard from any of my friends.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Do the whole synchronize. Yeah, so this one is... Obviously, we're following Cormac here. And takes place in the North Atlantic instead of the warm Caribbean. Oh god, we're way up here in the difficult area. The map is a lot smaller by the looks of things, or it's broken into smaller chunks. But bless me, holy moly. Medium, hard. Yeah, there's not a lot going on this map. It is rather small. Alright, well, let's check the area map then. What is in the area? A Templar map. A Viking sword. Another Templar map. A couple of treasure chests. Animus fragment. A shanty. A new sea shanty. I always hated chasing those things around. I also always hated, the almanac pages from Assassin's Creed 3, and it's kind of reached its pinnacle in Valhalla. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you had to chase around pieces of paper to get, isn't it tattoos designs? There's pieces of paper that you can run around and follow in Valhalla, and not particularly fond of that, but luckily they make that first one pretty easy to catch. Ew, my glankles. Ah, there it is. Okay. Can I climb the tree? Climb it again. Why did you jump? Squaw! Good old bushes. Treasure chest there, animus fragment, and then we can go around and get these as well. Alrighty. Where the fuck? I can't make that jump. Ow! My glankles. Oh, here it is. I was looking for this. Because we started the game, like, right here. We were standing right here. Or no, we weren't. Because now we can't see the guy. Where the guy was. Where were we started? Oh, were we up there? No wonder I couldn't see it. Okay, well. Go this way. Oh, God. Cormac. You're going to be proven just to be as annoying as all the others, aren't you? Squaw! Alright. Alright, I had my fun there. Da, 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 da. Head back over to the vantage point. So I don't think I can fast travel to him quite this early in the game. Be nice though. Squaw! Alright. We got a Templar map? Is that what this is?
This is more like it.
This is more like it. 300 negative 143? Where would that be? Oh, it wouldn't be very far away, actually. 143... 300? Should be right there. Okay. Well, let's go to location. Like here? Oh, dig. There we go. I wish I would light up a little bit more. I'm calling bullshit. There's no way just kicking around some dirt. Templar artifact. Neat. And then over here is a Viking sword.
This is more like it.
Okay. Progress tracker. Memory 1. Okay, so there's 4 memories in the first sequence. Okay, and it's not even letting us see New York, River Valley, North Atlantic, viewpoints. Oh, fun stuff. There's 24 Templar relics, which means there's 24 maps in there. Just the math adds up. Viking sword fragments. Boy, there's a lot of places in this game. King's Farm. This must be where we're at right now, then. Let's see.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Merde, où sont ces crétins? Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You irresponsible wretch. You simpleton. You rot-brained cabbage farmer. You irresponsible wretch. You simpleton. You rot-brained cabbage farmer.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded.
Okay, then.
Take these. You'll need them.
A sword and a dagger. Okay.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training.
Remain undetected and kill the British guards. Alright, that means this is going to be
Ready
a
to
very...
teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Not bad.
Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Yikes.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Hey, what are you doing? Get back in the grass! Okay, where did this guy go?
Thank you.
What? Killed dead. God damn it.
I work better alone. Nah, where's the start? Oi! Huh?
We still on track? Okay, it's still in there. That's a good sign. Alright. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. I want to be able to assassinate both at once. Just get down! There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, there we go. Got it. Oh yeah, before I forget.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sneak that French special! No map for you! Ha-ha!
Can I not loot the guys I didn't kill? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, where is this one?
That'll do. And how?
591 negative 347 North Atlantic. Okay, so 591. Okay, so the first number is the side to side. Okay, 347. So it'd be this area. That was the right coordinates, right? Hold on. How do I pull up the treasure map? Templar map. Okay, yeah, it is that area then. That's alright. I'll just go there later. Oh, did I miss something? Back there? Hold on. I'm going back. Leave no treasure undiscovered. Hi, partners. How you doing? Ha 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 ha. Come here. Sweet loot. Nailed it. All right. Rescue
Many
these.
thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
And another treasure chest. Nice. Alright, this is where being undiscovered is probably going to become a problem, is on the boat. The Morgan? How should I go about this? There's one guard that wanders around. Problem is, I should probably start from the rear here. Or else I'll get spotted probably pretty easily. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll start with these two in the back. Providing nothing goes wrong.
Back to the ground with ya.
Don't get spotted. Oh, there's actual cold mechanic. Oh dear.
Stop dilly-dallying and come over here to do some honest...
No, down, 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 down. You guys just stay up there. I don't need you back here. Back to your positions and all will be fine. Again, it's that guy that's wandering about the ship that I gotta worry about. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to whistle. Climb! Get out of the water! You freeze to death. God damn. Oh, he goes to the front of the boat. What are you doing, Shane? Alright. Controls are just as finicky as I remember, and it's starting to get to me again. Should I probably should have tried to go about this from the other side, shouldn't I? What are you doing? Get out of the water! You're freeze to death. You fucking twit. Oh, that guy's gonna spot me though. Shit. I didn't realize there was a guy there with all the prisoners. This is turning out to be a bit more complicated than I thought. This is gonna take me a minute. Man, y'all got some godly upper arm strength. What are you doing? Okay. Let me think this out. If I... Good question. What should I do? Maybe I should climb up?
For God's sake, I have better things to do with my...
Ho, 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 ho.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Calm down, dude.
You heard, Chevalier?
Also, did that... Okay, cool.
That was yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain. But next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Firing cannons.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
A ship! She's a false shen. They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Can I get us some speed then?
Fire!
I fucking missed.
Stop them, boy!
Breaking up!
Fire! Keep the topsails and gallants! Fire!
Orders!
Fire!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
On
Fire!
your mark, Captain! Still reloading, sir!
Fire!
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of Le Gerfaut. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Way, hey, roll and go. With a rollicking randy dandy, oh.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Alright. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Right. I got the remastered version. Don't like it.
What the hell did you do?
Oh.
It's some kind of dormant virus?
Oh, I'm getting booted out.
Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
Damn, who the fuck are you, lady?
Follow me. Double time.
I'm working on it.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
She really is chipper.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Okay. To the fish tank elevator.
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions.
Oh my god, this thing.
Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. The elevator is the only way out of this office? No. Sorry, that's bullshit. I don't care what kind of evil organization you work for. That's terrible building design. I'm somebody who is a engineer and part-time, architect in my head, at least. I like designing things. I like figuring out how things work together, and it's one of those, if I was smart enough, which I'm not, to go to college, I would go to college for either some kind of engineering degree or some kind of architecture degree. Unfortunately, I too stupid to get to college.
DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Yeah.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's just a fire hazard. You're supposed to have stairs that can be used in emergencies. So Abstergo is not adhering to safety regulations. Hi Robert, you came highly recommended. I am thrilled to have you in the studio, putting in work a special project for me. Subject is Arno, and he's during the French Revolution. Wait a minute. Isn't Arno who we play as in the next game? Unity? I want him to explore every avenue of his life. Goal is Blockbuster or some Abstergo Press next year. Huh. So that they were already dropping hints about the next game. Wow. Though, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure this game was in... Never mind. These games are old enough that I don't even have a recollection of half of the things that go on. Okay, this way. Aha!
Come on, numbskull.
The server room, right.
See a flashing wireless signal?
Yep.
Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed.
Alright.
Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Okay.
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Oh, am I repairing all the damage I did in the last game?
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, Surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. Who the hell was narrating that? Like, whose perspective was that? Because I don't recognize that voice, because it wasn't Shay Cormac's, and it wasn't that Otto guy that was talking through the headset a second ago. Also, I still don't truly understand completely the conflict between the Assassins and the Templars. I know the ultimate conflict is they both want peace for all of humanity, but they want it in very different fashions. The Templars want the idea of bring everybody under the same collective ideal. Not quite so much a hive mind, but everybody having the exact same opinion, the exact same ideals, the exact same aspect. There's no individuality in any real way. That's what I've always comprehended. And the Assassins have always been, we were born with free will. We, deserve to express that free will. Even if we are of differing opinions and at odds with each other, we can still find mutual respect and understanding, even with our opposing opinions. This game is going to be interesting because it shows the conflict of an individual who is an assassin, who understands the idea of, everyone being free and having their own, unique experience in life with free will, becoming a Templar, which we've seen hints of that throughout the other games. Obviously, Al-Mualim was not a Templar, but his ideals aligned with the Templars. And of course, in the last game, what was it? Black Flag, there were like 2 or 3 guys that we assassinated in the story that were once assassins who became Templars. So, now, I don't know of any Templars who became assassins, because, most of the people that are high enough up in Abstergo to be considered a true member of the Templar Order, I don't know of any of them who've crossed over or, turncoat. I guess you could argue that Layla from Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla was kind of a Templar who became, but she was never really a Templar. She was just an employee at Abstergo. She wasn't really a part of the deeper understanding of it all until after near the end of Origins. So, interesting. This will be a very fun game.
Okay. So, I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus.
Okay. One
With
computer.
the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
Okay, lady, are you an assassin? Like, the way you talk.
Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab him. There might be a clue as to who did this.
I say, I already grabbed that one.
Now that you have one.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there, friend. Yeah, this is the tablet that she was talking about. The one with the email from Robert joining the team, yada. Oh, I didn't actually read any of the rest of this. Arno. The goal is to have a blockbuster. Okay, remember that part. Your direct supervisor. You can only discuss the project with Edie or myself as you log some overtime in the Animus. I've been monitoring me to make sure not suffering from any of the bleeding effect. Right. Welcome to Abstergo Entertainment. Don't let me down. ML. Got it. Wasn't there a PS on that? No, there was not. Okay, I reached the bottom of it.
On Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Okay, whatever you say, bud. I was trying to pull up the map. Okay, so there's a computer here I can repair. There's 3 in the main room. And I don't know if I can access any of these spaces yet. I guess we'll find out. So
I know you must have questions about your new assignment.
Yellow.
Or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Okay, are you a fucking assassin or Templar? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, there's colors now. A splitter and a refractor. Oh, okay, I see. I get it now. There we go. Fucking nailed it.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent DaCosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
Interesting. So they did discover that Sean and Rebecca were part of the assassins in the last game. Okay, well, that's not good. The cover's blown. Well, at least Sean doesn't have to make that god-awful coffee anymore. It was terrible. Dude needs to actually learn how to brew a decent cup. Okay, looking for items just kind of laying around. Any more of the tablets, more specifically. This is a cushy fucking office, man. You know, if it weren't for the fact that Abstergo are a bunch of fucking bastards, you know, this wouldn't be a bad company to work for. Anything? Ooh, a tablet. Document 8. I would like to explore the possibility of following up on Liberation. We found the footage of Aveline's activities in New England. It seems clear that she later in life. Ideally, a sequel to Liberation of some sort following up. Resources we do not need or have. A quick operation re-extracting this. Take more family-friendly angle to her story from a scrappy servant woman, or from a scrappy servant to a woman of dignity, and pose. Experience the heartwarming 18th century tale of a young as additionally, the liberation of Lady Aveline might open some revenue for women, which is a demographic I think we should. Very, very interesting.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Well, I'm also a very terrible person, just to have you know. Okay, I can move a little faster. Not much faster, but faster. Oh, someone left their tablet in the toilets. What do we got here? Document 14. AJ Ron to Melanie Lenny. Hello AJ. Looks like we'll be able to use the Animus tech created. Excuse me. To finish Project Da Vinci. Okay. My condolences again to the recent Cresta crew. If nothing, we'll be able to. When it's done, I'd like to. Interesting. Also, if you guys are... Oh, hey, it's the symbol. The symbol of the fucking crackhead who tried to kill us in the last game. The reincarnation of the sage. Anyways, if any of you guys are irritated with the way that I'm reading these, not actually reading them out loud, just like pulling snippets, I apologize. Anyone knows that I can't read very well or shit. So, bear with me. Okay, there's a computer over here. Okay, so I'm guessing computers with the yellow screens are the ones we need to fix. Oh, sweet Mama Jamba. Okay. God, it's a little confusing. Switching between the rings. Oh, this one's got a beam on it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Damn it. Let's see. What if I change you to the one at the very top? And then I'll put you there. Nope, wrong one. Fucking nailed it. I don't know if I find this easier or more difficult than the whole marble thing.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farm.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Alrighty then. Interesting. So these two are very clearly Templars. Or at least the dude is. She might only be pretending. I don't know. Intriguing. Very intriguing. There's two more computers. One over here and the one at the front desk. Alright. These damn beanbags. There's no way you can't just walk around them. Or walk over them. Here we go. Transparent. Okay. Simple. Very simple. Nice.
Haytham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Not strictly true. I mean, kind of. Also, it's interesting. I don't really think Edward was ever officially inducted into the Assassin Order. It's one of those, he was just a pirate who just so happened to work with the assassins more than anything. It's also interesting that Haytham, I don't know, the way he talked in Assassin's Creed 3, I thought he was raised an assassin and became a Templar. He's kind of the, like, one we all know as the one who was a Templar the whole time. That was such a great reveal at the time. You play for him for like the first 2 chapters of the game just to find out the whole time he was a Templar, not an assassin. Okay, here's the other computer. Okay, let's... Okay, refraction. Okay. simple.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. Huh, how original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
Oh, well, fuck, that's not good. The observatory? Ah, damn it. Also, it supposedly raises the dead. I feel like I know this artifact because I've played Origins, and Curse of the Pharaoh, which was the last DLC for Origins, there's an artifact that it raises the spirits of 4 dead pharaohs, which, first and foremost, is some bullshit. I don't care how advanced the Isu technology is, that's pure magic. There's no way that there can just be an artifact to be like, ah, yes, these people who are long dead, let me raise them from the grave. Bullshit. That's where Assassin's Creed, I think, finally kind of jumped off its rocker, was with the Curse of the Pharaoh DLC. And then Odyssey is just one big fucking magical pipe dream. I don't care how advanced the Isu technology is. There's no way that it's able to do any of the stuff that it does in those games. It's one of those, I understand the concept of any technology that's sufficiently advanced looks like pure magic. If we were to go back in time to the medieval ages and show people our modern day smartphones or cars and airplanes, they'd think it's magic. But it... Again, I don't care how advanced the Isu technology is, there's no way that they could raise the dead. Even though I've seen it happen in that DLC. That's some bullshit. Alright. Now, who the fuck are you? Okay, I'm lost now. I'm all turned topsy-turvy backwards. Okay, here's my desk. Can I access this room? No, because that thing turned red. Got it. Alright, let me just do a precursionary? A sweep for these. This is what I was looking for. Document number 4. Let's see. I agree that Ezio's shady character makes him unstable for our leading roles, so maybe we could take out altogether the creation of something like travels of the Italian Renaissance for a taste of fine wine, free thought, a 50 Abstergo entertainment show. Leonardo da Vinci. Okay.
Nothing to see here.
Not a problem, my guy. I'm just looking around for some tablets. There's bound to be a few, because these are the new sticky notes, I take it. Hello, who the fuck are you? Are you the auto guy that keeps talking through the headset? Alright, I'm not seeing any other on the floor. So let me check workstations here. There wasn't one in that one, I know that. I don't see any on any of these counters or desks. Nope. Not one there. There isn't one here either. Okay. This way. Nope. I think that was the last one. If not, it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll go back to our desk and get back to Cormac here. Because there's still 3 sections of Sequence 1 that I haven't finished yet. And I would like to finish those, if at all possible. Because it's kind of how I've always done these episodes, is I've tried to stay one sequence per episode, so long as it's not ungodly long.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale.
Oh,
how
wow.
go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
That's very, very interesting. First and foremost, it's just interesting to see a young Achilles and an old Adewale. So this one takes place between Black Flag and 3, which I kind of already knew that to at least some degree. The painting. The house actually looks amazing. Okay. Reach the training area. Sure thing.
The Wally looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
Who the fuck are you? Throw money.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
What she would have you do is train. Hope, Liam, and Kasawage. Let's start with Kasawage.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt.
Okay.
Use all your senses together to find prey.
Okay.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Pistol holsters. Carry 2 pistols. Hair pelt. Arctic hare. Canadian lynx. Okay. Huh. Gray wolf and killer whale skin. Black wolf. Narwhal. Narwhal. Gray wolf. Humpback and gray wolf. Arctic fox. Canadian lynx. These are smoke. Pistol. Ammo. Deer hide and beaver pelts. Fox pelt. Arctic fox pelt. Okay. Air rifle dart pouch? I have so many questions. Polar bear? Sleep darts. Sleep grenades. Berserk grenades. And shrapnel grenades. Wow, we're getting grenades now. It used to just be sleep darts. The French cutlass, the pirate scimitar. Cutlass, broadsword. Officer sword. I'm not carrying the Viking sword. Hunting saber? Whoa. That looks cool. Admiral Lion. Fleet mission. Spanish sword. Altair sword. Unlocked from a special location in North Island after completing all fleet missions. Ooh. Well, I know what I'm going to be focusing on because this sword seems to have the best stats in the game. The katana. Wow. And Arno swords. A katana. Nice. Okay. Very interesting.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. I hope that you will demonstrate more skill to your other teachers.
Alright. Hope and Liam. Okay. Well, let's go ahead over to whoever this is. Okay, Hope.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
Oh, remain undetected during Hope's lesson.
Can you kill without being noticed? Nicely done. I am surprised. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
Okay. We have a death from above taken care of. Kill from brush. Kill while sprinting. Okay, well. Dude, what the hell? Yikes, okay.
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
Alright, I'm working on that problem. The bonus objective is to stay undetected. How the fuck can you see me? Don't look at me. Damn you! Why aren't you fucking tackling his ass?
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
Shut the fuck up, lady. Boy, I wish I could crouch instead of just crouching in the bushes. Do you know how useful that would fucking be right now?
Top form, Shay. Huh, the classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. You certainly know how to handle yourself.
Thanks.
You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Okay. She's kind of mean. I guess if everyone's gonna be an asshole, I can understand why he became a Templar.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
Alright, asshole.
Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload.
Reloading.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
Reload. hell? Who am I supposed to be shooting?
Time's running out.
I don't think I did it. Not within that time
Well done,
limit.
Shay. Keep it up. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Go on, get a move on.
But did I do the thing? No, I didn't, motherfucker. Gah! Damn it. You know what the worst part is? It means I'm gonna have to replay this entire segment again. Because he stopped reloading while I was running through the trees. So I need to remember not to run through the trees the next time.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
You bunch of bastards. It's interesting that it doesn't give me the choice to rate it with 5 stars anymore.
What can I do for you?
Adewale, man, you got old. You got old fast. Ah.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
Okay.
Crowd on every inch of...
Where the fuck are we going? Okay. Up here to the fort? Really? Alrighty then.
Aloft, lads! Loose the royals! We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Macandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles
Thanks.
doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Okay.
All but mains!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
Motherfucker, don't insult the Morgan.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars.
Where are we going this time? Oh, other way, my bad.
Pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? The man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. Scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious
spyglass.
He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Fire! Tops, gallants, royals, stood!
Yeah, I know how to board a ship.
Fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time, let's board her!
Just like the days of Black Flag.
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. The spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Can spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake. Where's Persay, Shay? Small fishing village.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Persay and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. Anchor away!
Progress further. Well, it's interesting to show on the map that there are certain things that we can't do yet.
What service can I provide?
Actually. Tobacco, stone, wood. Sell what little tobacco I have. Pretty sure I need wood at the very least. I don't know about the stone though, so I'll keep a hold of it. Upgrade the Morgan. Upgrade the hull. And we'll do an upgrade to the broadside cannons. Nice. Metal. Further progress the main story to unlock the upgrade. God damn you. Ah, the whaling boat. Okay, yeah, it looks like... So stone is something else I can sell. I kind of assumed stone wouldn't be used for anything on a fucking... Renovating buildings. Oh, so there are buildings we're going to have to renovate. Okay, no, never mind. I will keep it then. Awesome! We got a stronger ship, me hearties. I know this isn't Black Flag and pirating, but I feel good. Let me have my,
business, that.
Let me have my sailor's dream. All right. Sorry, guys. Howdy. Hey, how's it going? God, just get off of the things. Here we go.
Captain, we should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Let us set sail.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Your orders!
Incoming ship! They're giving chase!
Fire! Douse the gallants and ride! Fire!
She's foundering! We've been hit! Rogue wave to starboard!
Fire! Cowards! You lose down! way!
She's breaking up!
Fire!
Bloody miss!
Reefing on tops! Fire! 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 That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
Is there something I'm supposed to do?
All down! All down!
Am I able to
Weather's
board?
coming against us! Get the mates free!
Can we not board this ship?
All down and clue up!
The captain has the helm!
Well, I wanted to see if I could jump onto the ship. Am I just supposed to sink it, or am I even allowed to jump onto it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can get on it, but... Open the box! I see. We are able to board these ships and collect the resources from them, but we have a time limit to do it. And then there's apparently one up at the front end of the boat still. Get off of the fucking thing. Open the damn box, Shane! Hee-hoo! Woohoo, it's cold in these oceans. Alright. I'm back, fellas. Thanks for holding her steady for me. Sorry.
Loose and trip too!
Ah, God, the wind.
Fill the sails!
Thanks for the loot.
Afore, Captain!
Short sail! Get off the squad!
Iceberg! Bring it on!
No
Get me some
shit.
speed!
Ready here!
Iceberg, no shit. Yeah, I noticed that.
There it is. Anticosti. The Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Alright. Don't like the sound of that cannon fire, though.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Ow. Damn, I keep running into rocks and
Should
icebergs.
be nearby, Captain.
Get them aloft!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Don't like the sound of that cannon fire.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's
I miss my Marie. Such a true and fine heart.
I'm on fire.
Where did you meet her?
At her third wedding. I slipped into the feast.
I would say you slipped into more than that.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Alright, Make our way over to the vantage point then.
What's he on about?
Woohoo! Squall! Ooh, a sea shanty. Come here! Got it. Nice. Treasure. Ooh, hello.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it.
I hate digging stone out of the frozen ground. Fixing it'll take ages.
You could not have arrived at a better time, my friend.
Can I? I guess not. Ooh, hi. A Viking sword, you say? It must be on the other side of the fence. Shut up. Anky.
That's the way.
So, Louis Judd.
Oh, whoops.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Lawrence Washington. Nice. One more memory, I believe. Yep, there's only one more. Alright, let's do this fourth memory. Where am I supposed to be going now? Well, that makes life easy. Let's do this shit. Okay, well, not as easy as I
Wind's
thought.
getting vicious.
Unfurled, mates! Let's move!
Full sail!
I gotta go against the wind, though. To River Valley.
Let out some sail!
Okay. Upgrades are currently available.
Get ahead, sir!
Raise your voices!
We'll break up!
Didn't mean to hit that. So this is where I'm going?
Haul in the stunsails!
Two bends.
What service can I provide you?
Well, apparently I have some upgrades that I can do. Heavy shot? Round shot strength. And there's the ram upgrade. Round shot. Round shot. Is round shot the one that comes out of the normal cannons? It almost has to be. And I think heavy shot are the one that come out of the front, so...
My thanks for your trust, Captain. That can't be right.
Sorry to whoever you were. Up there? That's not what I wanted. Okay. This way, I guess.
Is there something in the water?
Yeah, probably. How the hell did you get up here so fast? Then again, I was buying stuff for the boat.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Okay. I wonder if is Cormac the reason Achilles stopped teaching people? It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, aside from just the fact that Achilles has probably gotten old at the time. But I don't know. Can't remember.
Captain Cormac at the helm!
Oh, jeez.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
Oh, wow.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Man, the fog ran. Kinda. I forgot I gotta hold
There
it.
it is. Aye. There she is. All right, men. Time to be quiet.
That weather looks monstrous. Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that. Now,
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
A blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
There's no way that's going to be just this easy. There's going to be something that gets in my way. Fucking knew it.
Aye.
Okay, any bonus objectives that I should be aware of before I jump into this place? None that are picking up on here. Did I just spook a dog? Okay. Come on, get a little closer. You dick. Alright, I need to get to the ship. That's what I need to do. But I imagine just running straight at it is probably ill-advisable. You gone, this would be much easier. Wait for this guy. If I can get up on the roof of the house, then I can kind of work my way over from there. Or I could just swim through the water, but... Guy there, he might be troublesome if he spots me.
All I'm saying is that lining up like we do.
I'll hear no more of this disobedient nonsense.
There ought to be a smarter way to wage war. Junior officer fresh off the boat.
Dude down below me? Sure shit in there is. Trying to think of the best way to go about this. Be good if I could assassinate this guy. Ooh. An idea has just formed in my mind here. Damn it.
There! Don't lose him again! What a joke! Valiant attempt!
Can we both not get back up on here?
There! After him! Hurry!
Into the water he goes. Did not quite go as planned, but alright. Taking it that's the guy I gotta kill or something? No, that's not the guy I need to kill. That's a grenadier? Is that what he's called? I want to take out the grenadier guy because those guys are tough. At least with the other guys, I feel like I could take them on pretty easy. Because they're just your average soldier.
Who did this to you? Stumway!
What's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where you are?
Sleep
Can that
dart.
be? It makes no sound.
Air rifle.
For the present, Master Washington.
That's actually kind of clever.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Oh, no!
Shut the fuck up. Stay down. Okay, it said with berserk darts? Where the hell did all the soldiers go? They over at the fireworks display? No, I wanted to get on the roof. You fucking idiot. It's no fun if there ain't anyone else around him. Wait, does it say that I just have to make them berserk, or did it say that they have to attack their own men? It just says to make them berserk. And they'll just randomly start searching for somebody to fucking take their rage out on. Though, when the effects wear off, they will die. And he's dead. Can I get my berserk dart back? That'd be nice. Or could I just get a replacement berserk dart? The fuck was that? Oh, it was a pig. Okay. There's a pig pen right there. Never heard that sound. Come here. Anky. Got it. Two berserk soldiers just taking it out on each other. Nice. Nope, not the lady. The soldier. Can I hit you from here? I cannot. Drop down.
Got him inside. Got you lined up, dog. I've got a shot. Got you lined up, dog.
Oh, the poor people. There we go. There we go. Squall. Okay. What is this? A letter? Don't get detected. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, before I do this, I gotta use the bathroom really quick. Alrighty, everybody. I is back. It's best to not do a stealth section while I need to use the bathroom, or else I'm likely to make a mistake. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. It's fine, though. Okay. I can't hit you from here. Okay. Be nice if the two of you got close enough together that I could kill you both at once. He just tackled her.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the rum fella. Is he not? Do not put your hopes up. He has eyes only for Sally Fairfax. That hussy! What did my husband find out? Hussy? George is the one sending her here.
Those loud noises give me a fright.
Can I hit you from here? I sure as fuck can. Well, I had planned on assassinating him, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
I love your dress. Is the truth in Paris? Don't say that. It's disloyal. Of course it is. Regardez ça, c'est quelle splendeur. Oui, c'est splendide. Comme c'est beau. Regardez ça, quelle splendeur.
I doubt he comes over here. Maybe he does.
I seem to be a little under the weather tonight. You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
God damn it. You better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. That's a shit mortar! That's not sporting!
Climb!
I won't let you pass.
Oh, you dicks. Get out of my fucking way.
Damage report.
Hey! What the hell? I didn't want to jump into the water.
The foe patrols these waters closely.
Come on, Shane, climb! What the fuck are you doing?
Damage report. What's the news?
Get them!
Get us the fuck out of here.
Swords with mates! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
The helm, Shay. We'll break up. Here it comes! They're too strong for us.
Trying to get the hell out of here, but I don't know where to go. I don't know the area. Okay, just follow somewhere. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to zoom all the way out. Zoom back in. God, this place is interesting. No, there's not much I could do about that. The thing can't move much faster than it already is.
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Okay. Nice. That is the end of section 1 sequence. Nice.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Alright. Where the hell am I going? That's not what I want.
So grim about the homes.
Sorry. Where am I? Okay.
Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. Meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
On gate 2. No hope of cheering me up then.
We're gonna start pulling in there, boys? 'Cause I can't hit them from here. Hi-ho the Mario. Pull them in, lads! The Morrigan needs some repairs from that last mission. Can I hit you now? Fuck yeah, I can. I fucking missed. Didn't exactly want to come up here, but I guess it'll do. Ow! My bones! Bitch. Hi-ho the Mario boils.
Loose and can't stop. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome, bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
At a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Is his ship beached?
Blues up! These are sticks!
Right. Okay, what the hell's going on? Alright. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe this is where I'm going to call this first episode of Assassin's Creed Rogue. I hope everybody has enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss my next video or anything else from me. And I will see you all in the next video, alright? Stay awesome and much love. Bye!